The No Fade channel checking in. Today we are reviewing the Vantrue on-dash N2 Pro dual dash camera. Whew, what a long name. But we're going to dive into this thing top to bottom, soup to nuts. But first and foremost, why do you need a dash camera? Everyone who has a car should have a dash camera. In today's day and age, your word isn't good enough. And if you're expecting people to be honest about what happens during an accident, a traffic stop, or any other type of situation, you're absolutely fooling yourself. So the N2 Pro dual dash camera is the top rated dual dash camera by Wirecutter of this year. And what does dual dash mean? It means it records the outside as you're driving and the inside of your car. So ideally, this is something for if you're an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, or if you have children and you happen to be driving around your kids' friends from activity to activity, you want to have something like this to protect yourself in any type of situation. Vantrue's N2 Pro dual dash camera retails for $200 on Amazon, and oftentimes there are coupons to save you a few more dollars. I'll put an Amazon affiliate link in the description below. That's high for a dash camera. Why would you pay the extra money? Why would you pay the premium price? And you pay the premium price for the improved footage. So not only are you getting 1080p external and internal at 30 frames per second, but the nighttime footage on this dash camera is exceptional compared to other dash cameras. Oftentimes that usually is the differentiator between really expensive, great quality dash cameras and the budget dash cameras is that nighttime footage. One of the pros about this camera and the cons about this camera are the fact that it can shoot up to 2.5K footage facing the street, right? Facing the road as you drive. The con behind that, that's obviously a benefit. The con behind that is that if you're using the higher quality footage on the front of the car, you can't capture the interior of the car, and that's primarily the reason you're going to be buying this version of a camera, is to get both the outside and the inside of your car. So let's quickly go over some of the pros and cons as we describe how this dash camera works. This is going to connect to the suction mount that's going to go onto your windshield. It slides in like so. You put this on your windshield and then you're going to slide this lever arm up. The suction cup is very, very sturdy and you definitely feel it lock in place where it's not going anywhere. A few things with this dash camera, it is wider than I really expected. So if you were hoping to kind of put this out of the way so people can't see it, or burglars won't be able to tell if it's there or not, you're not going to be able to. It's just too wide. In terms of the user interface, in terms of setting up the dash camera, extremely easy, very good user interface, very friendly. One of the downsides with this Vantrue N2 Pro is that the back LCD screen is exceptionally small. Not that big of a deal because oftentimes you're only using the screen to make sure that you are just setting up the angle of the camera correctly the first time, or when you reinstall the camera, and you're never really actually looking at the LCD screen for the footage. In terms of putting in a micro card, you just pop off the back end here, and this can stick a little bit. You pop off the back end here and the micro card goes in here. It can handle 32 gigabytes all the way up to 256. One thing I do want to mention regarding these micro cards, two things actually. First and foremost, don't get a SanDisk. If you're in the United States, SanDisk is a very affordable, very well thought of micro disk, but because this is a Korean-made product, it doesn't bode well between iterations. They want you to use a Samsung micro disk. The other thing I wanted to mention regarding the memory storage is that even though it will take a 32 gigabyte micro disk, I would say go with at least 64. The footage on here is so high quality, it takes up a lot of space. It does have loop recording so that if that memory card is filled up, it will go over the oldest footage and just copy over that. But in life, oftentimes stuff pops up days or 2 or 3 days after the fact, so you want to have a big enough storage device that it's not going to just record over within a couple of hours. So I would highly recommend that if you're going to go with a micro disc, go with at least a 64, if not 128, or if you feel like you're going to be doing a lot of driving in a single day, go with the 256. All right, a few more things to mention before I get into my final thoughts. First and foremost, in terms of temperature, what it can handle for temperature, it can handle -4 degrees Fahrenheit all the way up to 156 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you are going to be in the summertime, parking in the sun, take this off your windshield, put it in the glove compartment. Same thing with the wintertime. If you're going to be, in North Dakota in the winter, take this off and either bring it inside or put it in your glove compartment just to kind of protect the electronics. The Vantrue N2 Pro also has accessories that you can buy that will attach right along the side of here that will also record your speed and your GPS coordinates if that's something that might interest you while you drive. Who do I think this Vantrue is right for? I would say if you're an Uber driver, a Lyft driver, if you travel with people in your car that you're not that familiar with, that you don't necessarily know that well, your friends, your kids' friends, stuff like that, definitely get this. It's going to pay for itself in the first altercation, accident, any issues that might pop up. It's going to pay for itself on the first time. It's going to last you a long, long time. So that extra price tag is going to be, really spread out over the course of this life of this product. And again, when you have an accident, the best thing you can have is not only video recording and audio recording, but good quality video and audio recording. It's going to protect you during traffic accidents, during police encounters, during he said, she said type of situations. This is the higher quality footage without the interior camera on. You cannot have the highest quality footage from this dash cam and have the interior camera on at the same time. However, you can have the microphone on, which is what I'm using right now. This is the microphone. So we've got a very wet, overcast day with a few street lights just to give you perspective on the footage with regards to nighttime. Oftentimes dash cams at night have horrible footage, and obviously because of the price point, hopefully this nighttime footage is better than most. I would say, you have to respect your limitations. It is nighttime, you've got limited light, and you're moving at relatively fast speeds. I'm going 30 miles an hour now. The Vantrue N2 Pro dual dash camera is an excellent premium camera, but who isn't it right for? If you drive primarily by yourself or only with people you know exceptionally well, this camera isn't for you. I would still recommend getting a premium camera with exceptional footage for any type of traffic situation you might encounter. Fingers crossed it never happens, but this is really overkill for you and you're really overpaying for a feature that you won't be using. If you are interested in the Vantrue N2 Pro dual dash camera, I'm going to put an affiliate Amazon link in the description below. If you have any questions that I didn't answer, drop them in the comments below and I'll be glad to get back to you as quick as I can. If you came this far in the video, you know what to do. Give this video a like, hit that subscribe button. As usual, thanks for watching and don't save anything for the trip back. I am dedicated to helping you be a great parent to your children and still accomplish your own personal goals. I provide ideas and insights to help you save time, money, and your sanity. 3 things that are in short supply for every parent out there.